What's going on, guys? It's Tyson Brown here, and in today's video I want to talk to you about making healthier choices when you're with friends. So when you're gonna when you start being healthy, you're trying to improve your health and fitness, you want to eat better and just be better overall. Your friends aren't all like that, right? And what you're going to realize, it's a pretty lonely place sometimes, which is a pain in the ass. And they're going to deter you. Your friends don't want you to be healthy and fit. And it's not a mean thing, it's just because that's not what they're used to. They're used to, like in my example, classic Tyson who just ate chips and, when I used to smoke a little bit of dope and stuff like that, and, that's how they perceive me, that's who I grow up with. So when I started making changes, they don't like to see change, and so they try and encourage you to not change, right? So when you're going out with friends to dinner or lunch, or you're going out with family, they're going to encourage you to eat the bad stuff. They're going to say, you're trying to be healthy, rah rah. And at the end of the day, if you want to see progress, you've got to address this, right? Because it's going to be hard. I'm telling you right now, it's not easy, but there are ways to be able to deter this. So the first thing, if a friend wants to catch up for lunch or dinner, suggest where you should go. You should make the suggestion, because you're going to know where healthier places are if you've done your research. Like if someone goes, let's go and get pizza, let's go to Domino's, or you could go there, or you could go and get some Nando's and get some grilled chicken, or you could go and get some Thai food, but if you go to get Thai food, you can make a healthy decision. So if you have control over as to where you're going, it's going to be so much more easier for you to make the healthier choice, because you probably know, you probably have a couple of favorite places like I do, where they've got a good source of food and it's not full of crap. So when you choose where to go and your friends go, okay, yeah, that sounds cool, then you have the opportunity to be able to see, what's on the menu and what's going to happen. So the first thing, decide where to go. Now let's say if you didn't, let's say you didn't decide where to go. You have got options to choose the food, right? If someone tells you ahead of time, hey, we're going to, let's say we're going to a steakhouse, or we're going to somewhere for dinner, and you're just like, I wonder what's there. You can simply, you have your phone, right? We're in the 21st century. Grab your phone, do some research on what's going to be there. So if you're going to go to a nice Thai restaurant, or you're going to some Japanese restaurant, jump on your phone, look up the restaurant and have a look what's on the menu, because then you're going to know, all right, I want to get some sashimi. Okay, so I'm going to look at what type of sashimi they have. Maybe you can ring them, ask them how the food's cooked. When you start, it only takes 5-10 minutes, but when you do your research, it's going to take that stress off you, and you're going to know things you can go, what you can get when you get there. So if you say, I'll give you guys an example. The other weekend I went to some Vietnamese with some friends, and they told me where we were going. I was like, okay, cool. Jumped on my iPhone, looked up the menu, had a look what they had, and I was like, all right, sweet, I'm going to get this and this. That way, I didn't have to think about it when I got there. I wasn't lacking willpower. I knew exactly what I was going to get, and I could order it. It saves you time and energy, and it saves you having to worry about, oh God, what's it going to be like? So number 2 is to do a little bit of research, find out what's going to be on the menu. It's really easy. It's going to take you 2 minutes, seriously. Third thing is always ask. Ask them how it's cooked, right? So it's not a burden. Their job, they are a waiter. They are, their job is to make you satisfied with food, right? So you need to find out how the food's cooked. Is it drenched in oil? Is it drenched in butter? Can you get it cooked or steamed or can I get some grilled chicken breast? Yeah, okay, that's easy. Can I get instead of the fried chicken, do you guys have a grilled option? Just asking questions in general is going to help so much more, because you're going to find out exactly what's going to win it. Okay, can I please get a salad? The salad's a Caesar salad. It comes with all this crappy dressing. Can I get the dressing on the side instead? Yeah, you can get the dressing on the side. Or can I not worry about the chips and get a salad or veggies? Can I swap for a boiled potato? Simple questions like this is going to be so much more beneficial. So asking questions about how the food is cooked is number 3. And also going back to that, when I talked about the sides, ask about the sides. Can I swap chips for a baked potato? Can I swap chips for salad or vegetables? Whenever you can make the better choice to avoid chips, to avoid all the crappy sides, and to get a good healthy side like a salad or vegetables, you're laughing. That's half the battle won. So always ask to swap the sides. So that's 4 tips you've got so far, right? You've got choose the restaurant, ring up ahead of time, ask how the food is cooked, choose a healthy side, and at the end of the day, if your friends are ordering, or you're going to a banquet or something like that, or it's going to be crappy food, just say to your friends, don't say to the waiter because it'll probably stress them out. say, oh, this actually, you know, I can't eat that, it upsets my stomach, or I have an allergy to it. Like, I've used the allergy trick a couple of times, and people aren't gonna hassle you when you tell them you have an allergy. If you're like, oh, I've got an allergy, or like, oh, you know what, it just doesn't sit right with my stomach, they're not gonna go, oh, you're a pussy, you need to eat this food, rah, rah, come on, don't be like that, don't be a health freak. They're gonna be, oh shit, like, I don't want Tyson to get sick, or I don't want him to rid his health just because of this. So making those little excuses is a really good choice too. So, you know, you can throw the excuse card, like give it a go. Say you have an allergy or make it upset. Now, another thing when it comes to going out, don't waste your calories on drinks. Just focus on water. You can always have sparkling water, you can always have tap water. You don't need to be getting, if you're gonna have soft drink, get a 0 calorie soft drink like Coke Zero, Pepsi Max, something like that. Don't go wasting all of your calories on all those sugary drinks too. Because what you're trying to do is avoid the damage of when you're going out, right? Because it's so much easier to eat healthy at home, and when you're with friends, you still want to keep them kind of satisfied. You don't want to seem like that weird freak who's eating healthy, but at the same time, you still want to be healthy. You just don't want them to take the piss out of you. And at the end of the day, guys, just be upfront with them. Like, so if you try the allergy card, you've tried all that stuff, and they know that you're just trying to be fit, just say, guys, I'm trying to lose weight, I'm trying to be healthy, and I want you to help me with this. Because you don't want people just making fun of you and taking the piss out of you at the end of the day. So, that's the video. I hope it was informative, and I'll speak to you guys next time.